there are a lot of perceptions and false beliefs that many have about Africans and Nigerians in particular. When you speak with someone, especially in Turkey, and you tell them that you're from Nigeria, the person asks you in Turkish, generally say, where are you from? And I respond, oh, Ben Nigeria Lihim, I'm from Nigeria. The first thing that comes to their mind, or what they mention, if they are football fans, is Daniel Amokachi, JJ Okocha, Emini Keike Shiromu, or Joseph Yobo. These are players who have played in the top clubs here in the nation of Turkey, and they've carved a niche for themselves, and they become popular not just among their fans but even among the opposing fans and opponents. If they are not going to mention football, the other thing they go to is Boko Haram. Oh, Nigeria, Boko Haram. Okay, and we try to explain to them, oh, it's not like this, it's not like that. Now, also in the West, okay, when a black man is doing very well, or someone from Africa, okay, is achieving great feat in their chosen profession or career or sport or whatsoever, they intend to claim such people. Oh, we made him this, we made him that. Well, in such environments, an African or someone from Nigeria, for example, commits a crime, the first thing they say is, oh, the Nigerian is this, is that, and like that, you know. And hardly will you see the exploit of Nigerians making headlines, except when the story is not so pleasant or is not, you know, or crime is involved. Take, for example, Hush Puppy. Hush Puppy became an internet global sensation when he was arrested, and, you know, they even made a trailer, they made a Hollywood-like video, you know, just to show how the drama, the intent of how he was captured, you know, arrested and so on. And it made global headlines. So it is left for us Africans, Nigerians, to tell our own stories to the world. Those in crime or scamming are not up to a percentage of those hardworking and committed Nigerians who are breaking boundaries across the globe. In this hangout, I will be sitting down and chatting with a successful Nigerian businessman. Yes, very successful man here in the nation of Turkey. I'll just be having a pep talk with him, asking him a few questions, you know, coming to Turkey, how has it been, starting business, you know, relating with Turkish, and so much more. I strongly believe that this video in particular will help inspire others who are out there, who are considering whether to relocate to Turkey, whether to come to Turkey, or who are even in Turkey and are thinking of starting a business. I think his wealth of experience, or this video, will really help you, give you an insight into things that you should know, or things that you should prepare your mind towards. My name is Segun Aremu, and if this is your very first time of watching, please do us a favor, smash the subscribe button and make sure you leave your notification bell turned on so you get notified each time we'll post a new video. If you are ready, I am ready. Let the hangout begin.
My name is Mr. Steven Ojiekhudu. I've been in Turkey since this is my 5th years in Turkey right now. The friendly people, the business environment, the environment as a whole, as in the security, everything. Coming here through school, trying to go back to school, trying to go back to get my degree on political science and international relations. So I get to meet a lot of Turkish people, foreigners who we go to school together, who we attend classes together. So I was kind of very comfortable, yeah, with the business environment, with how they are very lovely. There was not too much racism, so that actually gave me the mind to settle down and think of something to do around it. I can actually settle anywhere in the world, but as a business-minded person, as a businessman, I want to settle in a place where I can achieve and where I can grow my business. So that was my first impression when I come to Turkey. Setting up business have actually helped me a lot because I can get all I want. I can look for this, I will get it. Go here, I will get it. So the business environment and how the production are, everything about this country is unique anyway. That's what people don't know. Big dreams started around that same 2018, 17, 18. So I was going to classes. I met a guy who actually was my agent, a house agent. Then we became friends. He worked with a real estate company. So we were friends. In the process of me and that guy being friends, most people who see me around that guy will now be asking me for an accommodation. We need a house. Can you help us talk to your friend that will help us with the house? So on a very good day, he called me and told me, like, Steve, people are always asking you to help. Why not just start doing this? At the end of the day, we share commission after giving rent to the people who want the house and all that. So I was very happy then. That's how it started. Without an office, I was able to give some people houses, give some people good houses, recommend houses for people, be able to solve problems. So I believe everything about business is solving problems. So I began to, it was actually very interesting during the lockdown because people can't move around, they don't even know where to go, no offices. So because demand of looking for houses was high, I think that actually trained me to know, okay, I will be good in, I can actually do I can actually do something. Then that actually removed the fear in me, fear of setting up something. So that I started small with a bike, a bicycle, to look for house around there, send youth for people who want house. I just have to drive in the morning. Once I have like 3 clients who want an apartment, I just have to call that same guy. And he already introduced me to some other people where I can actually get more houses if he's not having anyone available. So with that, I just take my bike, go around, and so I was able to give a lot of people houses. From there, we'll think about how I can set up this thing, even when the capital wasn't there, but there's always that vision of setting up something. Then begin to source for capital. Now we do a lot of things. We do resident permit, we assist people for visa application, resident permit application. We do investments. People bring in money at the end of the month. We give them, if we deal on 3% now, give them their interest rate, like their return on monthly. Some people want it yearly, so it depends on how you want it. Those are the funds we use in buying the cars, do the other businesses that we put. We have service apartments, we do all those things. So, and also we are actually packaging a hospitality company where you can do all your travel package, go to anywhere in the world. We'll have book ticket from us, do everything about hospitality, entertainment. Our plans is very, very big. We want to be, I'm not in our office is in Abuja. Even when the head office is here, I want Big Dreams to be one of the company people will think about when they want to think about travel. That is what we are working on. We are working there at 9, trying to work with a lot of developer, a lot of other builder to actually come up with something. And at the end, I believe everybody will see it when we are done building. So we are in central area in Abuja. Central area Gariki in Abuja. That's where our office is. Here in SNU, and we are opening Tanzania branch very soon. I think April, before the middle of April. So we're almost done with what we are doing in Tanzania. Before the middle of April, we'll be having our Tanzania office. At least May, June, our Lagos office should be operational. Then there we are building. We want to be like a lot of places. We still have Kenya and Dubai. So we're building this thing to make sure if you are traveling to Kenya, you'll be very, very okay when you get to Kenya. We'll have our people on ground who take you to everywhere you want to go, as far as eating the food you want to eat when you are there. If you are going to Tanzania for holiday, we'll make sure we'll pick you from the airport. our tour guide is there, who's our staff there that will take you everywhere you want to go. Those are the things I'm building. If you are going to Dubai, we can pick you from the airport, give you a good hotel, make sure you are okay where you want to go. So those are something I'm building. Even if as far as we are going to UK, and you want our service, somebody who will pick you up from the airport, who will take you to a hotel and who will take you around. That is the company, that is what I'm building. We want to make travel more interesting, not just traveling and searching for a hotel by yourself, doing a lot of things, not know where to go, not know what to eat, trying to manage a lot of food. So we are trying to do something that will give you everything that you miss in the house when you travel. We are creative, and all my team, I have a team, I don't have a staff. I call them my team because sometimes we sit down, we think about the way forward. So that's most of the things you see, most of the strategy you see is not just me as a CEO. I might be the CEO, but I have people who think, who help me to think, who help me to, I have an idea, I just bring it down. So somebody will have a better idea than I have. So that's how we are operating. Not just the people you are seeing here. We have office in Nigeria. We have people who work as freelancer that you don't even see. So I have a team, a very large team. I know who to run to when I think of something else to do. When I think of a business, I know I have a business strategy, like a friend who lives in Finland. I have to put him on call. So that is his position of how to be able to help me grow. I have other person who is my essay, who is my copywriter. I might have something I want to do and take a lot of writing. If I put it on call and we discuss about it before the next day, that issue is settled out. I have an IT staff. If I think about anything about graphic, we want to design something. Sometimes me and Dave, his name is Dave. We might be having a meeting till the next morning. I'm working on something that we have to, just like every day now, we are working on something very interesting that through full travel package. We are trying to build up a system that will fully travel package that people can actually book their flights, their hotel and all that. Since we started that project, we have been having series of meetings like day and night. I might just tell him, create a Zoom meeting for tonight, you know? So I have those teams I can always run to. I'm not just me alone. I'm here, I can be doing a lot of things in Abuja now, but I'm not in Abuja because I have a team who will do that. I have a media advisor. If I have to say, okay, I want to do marketing, I have to do promotion. He's the best bloggers. Just like I started, I did like 16 states in Nigeria and 20-something radio station with her hair because she's the media advisor. She knows the right channel we have to use. She knows. So that's why even with the short period we've been operating, we've been doing a lot of things. So I have a very, very strong team that I call team and family. Number one challenge in anything is fear. I tried to kill that fear long time ago, even before starting. So that was how it started. Then when you talk about capital, it wasn't that much because I have people who trusted me for a period of time. I have dealt with a lot of people, even if they are not that. There are a lot of friends. I think I remember starting this place. Somebody called me like, I see you starting this place. I know it's going to be like, take this social amount first. Anytime you are settled, pay me back. I think because they already trusted me. They've seen my kind of person. I'm not that person who cannot handle funds. Somebody who is out there, like, you understand what I'm saying? So I think that was myself is actually the way I build myself is actually one of the greatest things I think that made people trust me, made people want to deal with me, even if there's a lot of other challenges. But patience, be grateful, and know there is no problem you can solve if you put your mind down. Because when I started, there was a lot of pressure, like, I have to do this, how will I do this, how will I do this, and it was drilling me. So I have to go back to the same internet, then join some YouTube channel where I could actually build myself. Like, first, I started with emotional intelligence, where I could be able to do business without attaching too much emotion, because that's actually one of the problems. So starting, I actually figure out this is the problem I'm having. First, I have to act fast. It was me knowing a lot of some little problem that will put me down and giving them a faster shot to it. Just believe you can do it and reduce your expectation from people. The only thing that will break you down is you expecting people. Like, I'm having a lot of friends thinking those are the people that will make my business grow. That is the beginning of your failure. Don't expect anybody. At the end of the day, the people you don't know will actually regard you more than the people you know. By the time you stop expecting from people, you will actually create enemy around yourself, and that is where your business will have problem. There are some people who will never do business with you, no matter how close you are with the person. There are people who want to do business with you, who want to see you grow with your closeness. So you just reduce your expectation. Do what you can do and be very, very creative. Take your time off, like weekend. I don't joke with my weekend. I don't go out. Most of my weekend are my research weekend. So build up yourself. Know what you are doing. Know where to go to. And know the things you need to do. And expect that is number one. In this town, you don't know who is your friend to some certain level. So reduce your expectation of people. This is the person that will make my business grow. This is the person that will make me stay on float. This is the person that will make me. Once you remove that from your mind, you can do anything. I relax a lot, but it's still stressful because of phone calls and all that. But I don't joke on my weekend. The only thing I do on weekend is go to church Sunday and come back. Saturday, nothing take me out of the house. I cook, I stay alone. So I have to create time for me to cook my weekly food on Saturdays, keep them in the fridge. I know my week is set, my food for the week is set. Then relax, sleep, do my research. Then Sunday go to church. After church, I'm still in the house. So those I take my weekend so very, 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 very important. The people are very, very interesting, just that they have hot-tempered. If you understand that, you won't have problem. They're very lovely people. They like black. It's just those who are not doing right who complain of talking, not being good people. The business environment, the production, as in the way the production, they pay attention to what they produce. They don't just produce because they want to sell to people. The production is one of the best production in the world right now. That's what people don't know. People are still concentrating on China. I think the era of China products is actually coming to an end. And Turkey is taking over. So I respect this town, and that's why my head office is actually based here. Because I want everything here is interesting. Is me going out every day, like being inside the taxi man asking me take my card, Western Union, MoneyGram, Western Union. So I'm tired of explaining to them I'm a businessman, I'm a CEO. There is very, very embarrassing, but what do? I think most of our people brought that onto us, right? Sometimes maybe I don't want to drive, I just want to use that. You see somebody giving you card for MoneyGram, Western Union, like I do this. If me now taking my own card, giving them my own card, I have an office, I'm CEO, I don't do MoneyGram. So I think that's really embarrassing thing I'm experiencing in this town. Turkish. I don't eat more of Turkish food. That's another problem, but I can't. Chopper. But if I order food outside, I don't order more than chicken salad. Then spaghetti bolognese. My friend likes that. Henry, my friend likes that spaghetti bolognese very, very, very well. I think those are things I have been able to eat outside. But then Africa is all Africa food. Wow. Okra soup number one. Very poor. I can say because we are not being lectured in Turkish. My courses are English. And most of the time I'm not that outgoing type, if not for office. Most of the time after classes I'm always home, but it's the office that will make me go out every day. I'm not that going type. So I think because I'm not mingling with a lot of Turkish people, and most of my friends in school are from Afghanistan, those Arab nations, so my Turkish is very, very poor. Those small greeting, or those. Oh, I don't think that will be possible. We'll try again next time. Know what you are going for. Have a plan. Living in Nigeria, there was already a written plans. I think I have never skipped anyone. My business was bad in Nigeria. I sold it off, then save up to know, okay, I'm going back to school. There's uncertain after school. I was thinking I could wait till I finish my school program before starting this, but I couldn't wait. It was like, you already plan for this, do it. Your school will wait, you will finish anytime, you know? So I have paused like a 2 semesters in my school just because of big dreams. So coming here, I have a written plan. After school, I will do this. I'm not going back to set up something. Setting up here will actually be able to connect everywhere. So when you are coming, even if you are coming as a student, coming as a business person, coming as a tourist, have your written plans. And always make sure you go back to them and check what have you done? Which one am I supposed to do next? So if you don't have that, you always be like you are nowhere. And you won't enjoy where you are. That's when you start complaining, this country is not good for me, because you don't have, number one, you don't have a plan. You don't know what you are going to do next. How will you work on those plans? So when you have something that is big, you have this vision, like, I want to be this. Actually have a plans like before 40. This is my aim, and this is the things and for like 10 years, I've been on that road. So it's you, what you think you want to do. What are you focusing on? What do you want to achieve? Because every day, our years is not going office. So.
I hope you're enjoying this hangout with the CEO of Big Dreams. Yes, as we were speaking, a lot of things resonated with me. I could also remember a time where I had to enter a taxi, and as I was alighting from the taxi driver gave me his card and said in case I needed to use MoneyGram or Western Union, that I should contact his number. He'll be there to help me. And it was indeed embarrassing to me. But, I can't blame him. Some actions of Nigerians here has created that impression on some of them. Have you ever witnessed such here in the nation of Turkey or in Istanbul? Let us know in the comment section. Also share with us any of your embarrassing moments here in the nation of Turkey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, as this helps us to bring to you more interesting and amazing content. My name is Ojiekhudu, and thank you guys for watching, and see you in our next video.